to tell you a love story. It's the story of all of us. It's a love story of freedom. It's the story of our founding fathers who fought and bled for freedom and then crafted the most miraculous document, our Constitution. The framers understood that our rights come not from monarchs, but from God, and that those rights are secure only when government power is restrained. My story is like that of so many other American families. I'm the son of an immigrant father who fled oppression in Cuba and came to this country with just $100 to his name. My mom was a pioneer in computer science, smashing glass ceilings at a time when women were discouraged from following their dreams.
So I left Cuba totally disillusioned, never to return again, but so grateful to God to be in the greatest country on the face of the earth.
I remember when we were young, Ted and I would literally sit at the feet of my grandparents and my mother and my uncle, and we would hear the adventures of their life growing up. They had all these wonderful freedoms to only one day have someone come to the country and change the destiny of our family and the legacy of our family. And Ted and I would listen to these stories, and I remember we'd go to the back room after we'd play, and I would say, well, I'm gonna be strong just like them, and Ted would say, I'm gonna be a freedom fighter.
God's blessing has been on America from the very beginning of this nation. And I believe God isn't done with America yet.
Before Ted left high school, he was passionate about the Constitution. He was passionate about free markets, about the rule of law. That's why he said, I have to go to one of the Ivies. And I remember his mother and I, we said, you know, we don't have any money, but we'll make it happen.
When Ted started Princeton, he had to provide for loans and scholarships for himself because we did not have any resources to provide for him. So he took 2 jobs in order to help pay for his daily expenses there. We could give him love and kisses, but that's about it.
And now, as a husband to Heidi and a father to our 2 little girls, Caroline and Catherine, I try to share the same messages of hope, freedom, and faith in God that I was raised with.
As a father to the girls, Ted is really their friend and their buddy. They are so excited when Daddy comes home. Ted loves to play games. He loves to get down on the floor and put a puzzle together. He's able to put work behind him to just really have a good time with them. He loves to read to them. He's very animated. And our littlest one always wants someone to fall asleep on the floor next to their bed, and I often find Ted with his head propped up against the dresser, fast asleep.
Ted is a compassionate person. He truly believes in helping people get a step up in the world, giving them every opportunity in order for them to achieve the American dream.
It's the story of each and every one of you. We are all the sons and daughters of those who risked everything for freedom, and each of us has a duty to pass that same liberty on to the next generation.
Ted Cruz for president.